Hi everybody. Today we are going to learn how to make paper cones. We've been talking about 3D shapes, and a cone is very easy to make out of paper. So we are going to make a whole bunch of different ones, different sizes, and show 3 different things you can do with them, but you can use your imagination and use them however you like if you decide to make them. So the very important thing is to find a whole lot of things that are circles that you can trace. So I found some cookie cutters of different sizes, a big bowl, a bucket, and a big mixing bowl. So lots of different sizes. Now, if you have paper this size, the biggest circle you can make is about like this. So that might not be as big as you want. So if you have paper, like paper bags that you get deliveries in, groceries, you can cut them so that you can spread them out like so. And this is what I used for my big mixing bowl and my big wooden bowl. So the next thing you need is your pencil, and you need to trace your circles on your paper. Okay, so I have 3 circles there ready to cut out. You carefully cut along the lines. Until you have a circle. It's okay if it is not a perfect circle. So the next thing you have to do is cut a line right up the middle to the center of the circle. Okay? Like so. Like a little Pac-Man. If your circle is tiny, you're probably going to want to use either tape or a glue stick to put it together. If your circle is bigger, you could use a stapler, or you could also use those. So then you're going to take your 2 edges, and you're going to slide them around until it is a cone the size you want. So it could be a fat cone, it could be, if you keep twisting it around, it could be a much skinnier cone. I'm going to use tape for this one. And there I have my first tiny little cone. And you can see the edge isn't perfect, but let me see. Here we go. It'll still stand up just fine. So there's our first little one. We're going to cut our lines in the middle of our other circles. And the same thing. You fold these 2 parts over and then just twist and twist and twist until it is a cone that you like. This is also a pretty small one, so I'm going to use tape again. Okay, next biggest one. So I'm going to try using a stapler on this one because I can fit my stapler underneath there. Here we go. And just keep going bigger and bigger and bigger. If you don't have any of the brown paper, you can glue 2 papers together, which is what I did with this one. I'll stick my line into the middle. Twist and twist and twist. Here we have a whole series of cones that are different shapes. So one of our suggestions is now you have some stacking blocks. You could decorate them if you do use white paper like this. You could use construction paper for different colors. They could be rainbow. and they easily stack like so. Our other suggestion is to turn a big hat into a party hat, but this one, not quite as big as I want it. So I'm going to use our brown paper. And we're going to cut out a much bigger circle. It's okay if it's wrinkly like this. Remember, we have to do our line into the center of the circle. And then, might have to twist it around a little bit, but it will go, don't worry. Twist and twist and twist. There we go. When they get a little bit taller, you might want to do 2 staples. And this looks much better for a party hat, I think. So you could put a hole in each side with some string, and there you go, party hat. You could decorate that then with stickers, with colors, whatever you want. Our third suggestion is to cut a little hole to make a door, and now you have a tent. So you can, again, decorate your tent any way you want and make your doorway big enough for characters that you have at home. Maybe it could be Lego guys, it could be little animals that could live in your tent. And if you could make a whole bunch, you could have a whole tent city. That might be pretty cool. They could all go camping together. So, I hope you have fun making lots of cones, make some different sizes, and it'll be great.